Welcome to AG's Room, Beyond the Ballot, a civic conversation about Nigeria's future. Our last conversation, we asked an important question. Does Nigeria actually have a national blueprint? Tonight, we want to take that conversation a little step further. In this conversation, we're trying to look at issues in Nigeria that we think are underlying problems apart from politics. Nigeria has had multiple development plans over the years, from Vision 2020 to current Agenda 2050. But many citizens still question whether these plans translate into consistent direction. So if Nigeria were to define a clear long-term direction, we want to ask, what strategic path should Nigeria pursue? So tonight I have with me my dear friend, Dr. Abiye. He was in the last conversation. So I want to pick his brain to see what we can do differently. If, as a country, we want to define a clear and long-term direction, what strategic path should the country pursue?
It's a difficult question, isn't it? Nigeria is a complex state, and I think that there are many competing values as well as interests that makes the Nigerian case study a bit more challenging to achieve a single. However, in the same vein, I can look at one of our most closest examples in terms of development. Not that they're ideal, but they offer a useful strategic pinpoint, and that's the United States of America. America is quite diverse as a country in terms of the people, the culture, and even the political economy. But they still find ways to make it work. Not perfectly, but most Nigerians would happily trade Nigeria for the US in a bit just because it offers more opportunities and whether it's been built so as an illusion or if that's the reality, that's a different question. But I'm saying that's a fair example, and I don't think any Nigerian, living or dead, would argue that that's it, where America is a better performing economy and a better performing political system than that we have. So if they can have something strategic, I think that we're able to have that. Much so for my digression, back to our strategic direction, I think that we need to be building Nigeria's strategic direction has to be one of a clear political will. And why do I say a clear political will? Because political will determines all of the other constituents of a society.
Yeah.
Without a clear political will, we have no society. So I came across a video. I've tried to look for it. I haven't seen it, but it was about China and how China's political will is centered on the principle of election by selection, something like that.
Yeah.
Where they select leaders.
Countries that successfully transform their economies follow clear strategic path, like you have mentioned. For example, like in South Korea,